Good morning. This is Dre with Grind Major Day Trading, and I'm grateful that you're checking me out this morning. If this is your first time watching my recap, I'm a self-taught day trader. My specialty is out of the money, low risk spread contracts, and my goal is to help as many of you traders, but whether you are a consistent trader, or excuse me, whether you're an active trader or an aspiring trader, I want to help you become consistently profitable using as little capital as possible. So with that being said, we are in position. We got in last night. What I always like to let you know is a quick reminder. Make sure you click the link in the description for this video. I'm offering a very limited time. You can gain access to all of my current material, my educational material, PDFs, files, all the things that I use day to day, plus what I use to teach my clients day to day. To utilize these contracts on a consistent basis. You can get all that for $200. That's going to be for a very limited time. So I'm not sure when I'm going to end that promotion. So you most certainly want to take advantage of that. My material is $2,000 or more, so it's 90% off. You don't want to miss out on that. So as always, I'll let you all know what I let my class and my subscribers know the night before, so that they can be prepared for today's upcoming market movement. And I let everyone know last night that we'd be going short if we got price holding below 28.64, and we could possibly see price run down to the 28.50s. And if we get price holding below those 28.50s, we could most certainly see price hit that 28.30 level. And now, as you can see, we have, again, as always, if you're keeping up with the recaps, these notes are not new notes. These are old notes. These are levels that we have been trading for weeks, trading off of for weeks now. I think the most recent thing on here would be these yellow levels that we put on last week, based on support and resistance that we saw in the market. So here we are back again. If you remember, about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, we had a price gap to the upside, to the downside. And well, it was both, actually. It was support and resistance at two different points in times. We're now below that price gap yet again, and we're now back at what used to be a new high at 28.66. Well, if you remember yesterday, we needed to break below the 28.60s, and that's what we're trying to do today. So yesterday most certainly was a trap day for a lot of you traders. You got stuck in the middle, and your positions were stuck in the negative. So if you were patient and you allowed the market to work itself out yesterday, and you came in today still following our Grind Major Day Trading plan, you were likely in position already. So here we are. I am in position for my sell. Got an entry at $44 per contract. And if you notice, our entry was right at that 28.66 level. As I said in the plan, I wanted to be below 28.67 to 64. So this is a good area for entry. And we already know that this level was previously used as support, and in this case, resistance. So we're looking for it to become resistance again. We're getting our follow through to the downside so far this morning. Had a little bit of retracement, but nothing much, just came back up to our entry point, and now we're making our way down. So as always, we're gonna let this work itself out. We're looking at a 5-minute chart to show the detail inside the position. We do not develop our directional bias from these short-term time frame charts. I just simply use them for precise entries and exits, and also short-term positions as well. But more importantly, or more often than not, I'm using the lower time frame charts to get a more precise entry and exit. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video, let things work itself out, and we're going to come back. It is now 7:50, basically 7:50 in the morning. Let's give it about an hour. Let's come back at 8:50. Just before the open, or not just before the open, but maybe about 30 or 40 minutes before the open, and check out how we are looking. All right, but so far we are looking good on our sell position. All right, it is 8:20, well, 8:19. A little sooner than I said we'd come back, but we'll still come back at 8:50. I just wanted to check in and let you know we're making our way down. Price is just working its way down. And this is what we do at Grind Major Day Trading. We just, identify our levels, do our analysis, and put our position on and let it work itself out. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes. Sometimes it might take a while. It just depends on, when you got in and, a few other factors that we most certainly go over in training. But here we are, the position is working out for us. So again, we're just going to let it work. We have our planned exit. We have our plan on what to do if for some reason we're not going to make it down to the exit, or price seems like we're not going to make it down to the exit, planned exit. We have a plan for both scenarios. So we're good to go. No stress, no need to be all frantic. If you're on a 9 to 5, again, I entered this position midnight last night because my alert went off that we were at this level. So, these are things you can do with a 9 to 5. Most certainly, if you get proficient, you can get rid of your 9 to 5. So here we are, just letting it work out on a 5-minute chart just to see the detail. We're going to get a little bit of retracement on our way down. That is to be expected. So, again, these small green sections, these retracements, it's nothing to panic about. It's expected movement. All right. So we'll be back in a little while. All right. All right. We're only a few minutes, but we are back. Let me let you know why I went ahead and got out. So I've gone ahead and moved up my take profit order. I originally had an order set to have me filled around this area, but I went ahead and moved it up because our entry price was $44 per contract. We were at a $50 profit per contract at this point. So that's above 100% return. There's no need to be greedy. You've heard me say that many times in my recaps. That is something that we absolutely stick by with Grind Major Day Trading. We have a plan to get a low risk entry. And if that trade goes against us, we also have a plan to get out with a loss that's even less than the already low risk that we use to get into the trade. So we minimize loss a great deal with the way that we trade. And we also have a profit target and a profit plan as well. And you're seeing that executed right now. So we've made over 100% return. It's an hour before the market open. There's, of course, price, if you follow my trade plans, price is more than likely going to have a nice drop. But and some people will say, and I will admit myself, some days it even gets to me as well. I feel like I left money on the table. But the thing about this is you have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. You have to do the same thing day in and day out so that you know how to make adjustments, because you're not going to be able to actually do the exact same thing day to day because you don't control the market. So since you have a plan, having a plan not only allows you to execute day to day, every day that it gives you the opportunity to do so, but it also mentally prepares you to, or should mentally prepare you to be able to make an adjustment. Like, for example, what we did on Monday, and there's the drop. So, I'm sure a lot of people will say, well, damn, Dre, you left a lot of money. It's all good though. You don't hear me stressing, you don't hear me complaining, because we did what we came to do. We stuck to a plan. Okay. We stuck to a plan. So, I saw that drop and kind of lost my train of thought, but it's all good. Anyway, my point is that we have a plan for our profit as well, so that we always stay ahead of those very, very, very small losses. And when we do take our profit, it's on a large percentage. In other words, always keeping us in profit, always growing the account, always being able to compound, and getting to the point where we can fire those jobs and get this time back and start, creating that paradise, which in my personal opinion is just getting your time back to do the things that you love. That's paradise for me. So anyway, I got a little winded, but there's today's play. We're done for the morning. Nothing else from me as far as any trading is concerned. But you all, everyone else will be left to, deal with whatever the market is going to give them. I'm going to be on with the day to get prepared to give you all some more value and some more information so that you can learn how to do this as well. So quick reminder before we go, $200 promotion, very limited time. You'll have access to my processes and procedures on how I do this day in and day out, and how I've taught others to do the same thing day in and day out. You can get that for $200. That's 90% off. There's going to be a link in the description. It's going to take you to a PayPal payment page. You submit your payment, then you will receive access to the material. It's going to have my files, my PDFs, training videos, just all kinds of stuff. And I also have a special announcement for everyone who takes advantage of the opportunity while it is $200. So after it ends, I'm going to send you all an email with a special announcement regarding the educational materials. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's recap. It is now 8:28. Hope you have a productive and a profitable Wednesday, and I will see you all on Tuesday. All right, peace.